If you're playing Tower Fantasy, one of the most important things that you should be doing is capping out your support points every day. If you don't know what this is, then let me show you. By going into your menu, hitting the commissary, and then going to the support store menu, you'll find that you have access to the shop. The shop is incredibly important because it gives you 3 joint supply chips, 10 black nuclei, and upwards to 50k a week. In addition, there's also a title and a chat skin. There's also resources that you're going to need to be able to upgrade your weapons, as well as resources that you're going to need to be able to upgrade your mounts. Upgrading your mounts is incredibly important because they do give you black crystals for every 5 level increment. You're probably curious on how to actually obtain these supply points. First, let's start with the fastest way possible. The fastest way of farming this is by doing dimensional trials. When you have less than 30 vitality, you will then queue up for a dimensional trial and make sure you're doing it with other people. You cannot farm supply points solo. Each time you queue into this, you'll gain 150 supply points, meaning you only need to do 10 runs of dimensional trials a day, which will take you anywhere between 5 to 10 minutes per day to cap out the supply points. Additionally, you can do joint operations by queuing up into other instances. The lowest level difficulty is generally the fastest. Again, make sure that you're not opening any of the chests and you're not consuming vitality for this. There's 2 other ways to be able to gain supply points, and they're actually not as fast. One of which is via world bosses. Whenever you're done with your yellow chips or your gold chips per week, opening up these world boss chests, you can then force them open and obtain 100 supply points every time you do this. Another way to obtain supply points is by doing Frontier Clash, by helping out your alliance members, your crew mates rather. But again, these are not as fast as dimensional trials. Ultimately, you'll be able to gain support points whenever you do anything that requires vitality or anything that requires a chip of some sort, and you no longer have vitality consume. And basically the idea is you're helping other players complete their content. It's going to be incredibly important, especially if you're free to play, because you're going to need the black nuclei, the gold per week, and all of the mount items to be able to continue to get dark crystals and to be able to stay a free to play character. The gold per week also helps you to be able to maximize your amount of gold gain, since this way you're no longer consuming vitality to be able to obtain gold. And then the joint supply tickets are incredibly important because they're going to help you to be able to obtain more loot for the joint operations. By more loot, I mean the rarer of the loot, not actually increasing the total loot pool. So this is something that you're going to want to amass now as you're beginning to play the game. So this way, by the time you unlock the level 50 cap, whenever you start your account, you'll be able to farm gear in the most effective way possible by using these joint supply tickets. So I hope this video helped you guys out, and thank you guys again for watching. Stay awesome, stay beautiful, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. I'm out.